Welcome back. If you just prepare a budget based on what you're currently spending, you might not really be helping yourself all that much.
Your current spending habits may not help you get to your financial goals and financial freedom. And here to slice up our financial budget pie is Andy with Forum Credit Union. I think the key word here is current spending habits, right? That's the key?
Yeah, that's the key, because a lot of times we build our budget off of what we're currently spending. And that's great in that you know where your money's going, but maybe you're spending too much in one category. So if you put a spending plan together, put percentages to that, then compare it to your budget, you can start deciding where you need to cut back to get to where your goals are.
This seems like it could be really helpful. So what are the different categories? How many different categories are we talking about?
I like to suggest 6 to 10.
Okay.
Less than 6, you may clump too many things together and not really have a good idea of where you're spending too much. And if you go over 10, that's too many to keep track of. So like 6 to 10 is a good number.
Not a good pie, is what
Exactly,
you're saying. Okay.
Exactly.
Do you want to give us some ideas of what those slices should be, those categories?
Yeah, it's the ones you would think: transportation, housing, utilities, dining out, food, and then a catch-all category, which is catch-all, which things like vacation, gifts, things like that.
So something a little more, not frivolous, but
yes,
on that side.
Yes.
What are some suggested percentages that might be different than what people think they should have?
Probably the biggest one is housing, and that's at 20%. If you keep it at 20%, that gives you more money to use in other categories. Lenders will go up to 28 to 32%. Then you're house poor. So if you keep it at 20, you have more money for some of those other slices.
Are there ones that get out of control? We always say, well, if you're going to cut down on those coffees, and you have told us in the past, you know, that's not going to save you that much. So how do people get out of control?
Well, two of them. One is that catch-all category that I talked about. It should be around 11%, but by the time we take the extra vacation and some of those, buy the extra gifts and things, we can push from 11% up to about 20%. The other one, of course, is entertainment. We should keep that around 4%, but we typically push that to about 10.
But it's okay to have it, right?
Yes, yes. You don't want to cut it all out.
All right, well, let's talk about student loan, credit card debt there in general.
Right.
Where does that all factor in?
Yeah, I didn't say anything about those. Those have to come from some of the slices you already have to pay for those. The only 2 loans you should have in there are your house and your car. The rest of it you have to take from entertainment or from the other category to pay those.
Okay, makes me not want real pie right now.
There's always time for pie. When can people find you and where?
At forumcu.com.
Andy, as always, thank you.
All right, let's get one final look with our weather with Ron.